The best way to revise. Now, as a teacher, I give my students advice as to how to go about revising, what's good revision, what's bad revision, and there are lots of different ways of revising efficiently. I think this is one of the best, and it's using flashcards. Now, maybe you use flashcards already. If you do, brilliant. And I'm sure you know how good they are. I know a lot of people don't, so I'd like to talk about them. So first of all, good revision. Now, there's been lots of scientific research done into this, and it's rock solid. Good revision is processing information and recalling information. That's good revision. Bad revision is just reading and watching videos and just looking. It's passive. What we want is active revision, not passive. Okay, so good revision, for example, taking notes. You know, when you watch my videos, have a pen and paper there, take some notes, write down the important things that you need to know. Okay, have a specification there, obviously, very important. Taking notes, highlighting things in your own notes, rewriting your own notes, summarizing your own notes, making memory maps, making flashcards, which I'm going to talk a lot about, recalling information, doing practice questions, using flashcards, testing yourselves in other ways. Make up your own questions. Okay, write down Newton's 3 laws of motion. Can you do that? Okay, well, if you can't, learn them and be able to do it. So good revision is processing information and recalling information. Bad revision is just reading through your notes. Oh, I spent an hour reading the textbook. Rubbish. Reading your revision guide. Rubbish. Watching my videos without taking notes, without having a go at the examples. Rubbish. So flashcards, basically the easiest way to do it is if you just do it on Word. And I suggest you insert a table, make your margins narrow, have 3 columns and 6 rows, and that gives you 18 flashcards. Okay, and basically make your own flashcards, use them several times a day. Do not bring them in the exam. Okay, I mean, last minute revision, great. Just before you go in the exam, put them in the bin. All right, you won't need them again after the exam. Put them in the bin or leave them in the locker room in your bag or whatever. Don't bring them in the exam room, or that's your academic career up in smoke. And the way to do it is on one side you have questions, on the other side you have answers. Okay, for example, looking at these here, how many times heavier is a proton compared to an electron? How would you calculate the specific charge of a proton? So there's the question. The answer on the other side is over here. It's in this square. Protons and neutrons are about 2,000 times heavier than electrons. Specific charge is charge divided by mass, coulombs per kilogram. Okay, you don't actually have to learn the specific value, but know how to work it out. And what you do is you do this for a topic. For example, you would do it for particles and radiation. You'd have a set of flashcards for particles and radiation and try and get it all on one page. Questions on one page, answers on the other page for a topic. And then that little deck is for that particular topic. Okay, you don't have to cover everything, just the key facts. Okay, you can fill in the gaps. There'll be bits and pieces. You won't be able to squeeze it all on. You'll get most of it on. Yeah, but you can fill in the gaps with other revision. But this is just the key facts that you must know. Check with the syllabus, use the specification. At the beginning of my videos, I always put that bit of the specification, so that should help you as well. So questions on one side, answers on the other. If you've got a printer that will print 2 sides, brilliant. Otherwise, you'll need to print it twice and then maybe stick them together, something like that. Yes. Print them out, questions on one side, answers on the other. Print on card if that's possible. Most printers are able to do that, and then cut them out, and there's your deck. How do you use them? Well, you take a card from the top, you read it, ask yourself, do you know the answer? Say the answer out loud, look at the answer, did you get it right? If you're happy that you know the answer very comfortably, if that comes up in the exam, yay, easy marks. You could put that on a different pile, okay? If you get it wrong, then you put it at the bottom of the pile, and then the idea is that the pile will get smaller and smaller and smaller, and the stuff that you don't know, you make an effort to learn it, okay? Keep going through the pile until you're happy with all of the answers. And then do this for each topic once a day. It should take you maybe 10 to 15 minutes to go through one deck, probably less than that. Once you start learning the stuff, once it's in your head, it'll take you less and less time to go through the deck. There are online flashcards, Anki, and I have used these in the past. I've recommended them in the past, and they are actually pretty good. Yes, you could use these alongside the ones that you make by yourself. Making flashcards is good revision, so make your own, but have a look on Anki, register for Anki. It's free, yeah, and there's already people have put their own decks up on there for AQA physics, so have a look. There's some good stuff up there anyway, and that's online flashcards, Anki, and this is pretty good actually. It would be good revision to use this. Anyway, good luck in the exam.